Okay, I am so cold because I had to turn off the heater to film this so I didn't mess up with the audio, but I have been watching a lot of videos of study with me's and people filming themselves studying, and it sounds really boring, but for some reason I found it entertaining and comforting to find that like I'm not the only one spending hours studying. So that's what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be me studying, and maybe parts are going to be like a vlog throughout the day. So let's get into it. I am going to be studying for cultural anthropology. Yeah, today I'm learning about globalization. Let's get into it. Allergies. So currently this is my setup. I have this light thing here that this is a light that I can open if I want it more light, but I already have this light up here, so I think I'm good. Then I have my computer all ready to do some homework. I have a big screen in case I want to share my computer screen to this in case I need to like see better. And I have my notepad right here. So yeah, now let's get into studying. Woo, yippee! So I'm taking a break right now, and I just wanted to talk about something that I just learned. And I never knew this, but global north refers to the wealthier countries of the world, and global south refers to the poorest countries of the world. That's kind of weird. I found that almost like unsettling in a way. Global north and global south. I don't know who came up with those titles, but it kind of makes me uncomfortable that that's how we refer to the wealthier countries and the poorer countries. I don't know, maybe I'm just thinking too much into it. But anyway, I also wanted to show you that I have my Christmas tree right here. It's pretty big considering the size of this space. Let's see where I have this Hawaii thing here. It was from Michael's for like 30 cents. And I just put like a string on it to make it an ornament because it was just supposed to be like something that you paint, but I'm not gonna paint it. It has like all these pictures on it already, so I'm just like, I'm gonna leave it, otherwise I'm just gonna mess it up. Then I have this Scooby-Doo one where he's making a gingerbread house, which I think is pretty funny. And a lot of these are from my grandma's tree and old ornaments that we have. In my tree in my room I have a beach theme, but this one's kind of like everything. This one is my Cinderella ornament that I've had since I was small because I love Cinderella. And it's funny because, let me see if I could show you the prince. He could bend forward like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to my homework. This was my homework break. So I finished reading chapter 12, so now I'm done with my notes and I can work on something else. I might work on some discussion questions. I'm probably going to take a break though. I ended up putting some of the key terms for the chapter in Quizlet, which I just started doing, and it's really helpful because you can look through it anywhere because it's all online instead of carrying hundreds of note cards and then wasting paper and that you'll probably never use again after you finish the chapter and take the final exam. So that's what I'm doing now. I think I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good timing. I'm gonna see what other things I need to get done today, but at least I finished the chapter, so I'm happy with that. So I just wanted to give some like a background information on like my online school. So I was doing online college even before the pandemic because it allows me to have like a flexible schedule so I can help out with film festivals or do some other things that aren't necessarily like year-round. Like sometimes film festivals, there's a lot of work in a few months and then it slows down, and sometimes they need help for a few days and then other days they don't. So by doing online school, I can do it anytime. I could do it late at night and I could work throughout the day. So I was doing this before the pandemic. So yeah, I do asynchronous classes, so I don't need to be on a certain time or anything. I just do my work when I can. Yeah, this week I have a lot of projects, so I tried to get ahead so I can relax and not feel overwhelmed. So I was starting to read my chapters and everything early in the week so I can focus on my projects because it's getting to the end of the semester. My finals are due by the 23rd of December, which is only a few days before Christmas. So I would like to finish before then because it's asynchronous. So if I finish my work before then I'm done. So that's what I'm hoping for. This week I have some discussion questions to do, some quizzes, some research papers, which those are the ones I'm not looking forward to, but it's always like dreading it. But then once I do it, I'm like, this is not actually bad because I like learning and I like writing, so it's not as bad as I think it's going to be. But for this semester I'm taking cultural anthropology and Shakespeare plays, so that's not too bad. I only take a few classes at a time because after my concussion, learning is a little hard for me, so taking 2 classes is not very overwhelming. And for the last semester, I took classes during the summer because I wasn't going anywhere because of the pandemic. So I kind of take probably 8 or 10 classes a year. I just take them spread out. So I work during the summer, and I don't really have time off. I just spread out my classes, yeah, like that. I usually take 3 classes at a time, but because I was starting to get overwhelmed with like everything going on in the world and projects that I was working on, I decided to just take 2 for this semester. And there were 2 classes that I really enjoy. Like I really love anthropology. I really love learning about like Shakespeare and writing in different styles. So next semester I'm taking statistics, so that's going to be interesting because not the biggest fan of math. I was pretty good at it in grammar school, but then once I got to high school, I had a few good teachers, but I really learned that it really depends on the teacher if I like the class or not. And in grammar school I had like great math teachers, and high school not so much, so that's why I started to not like math anymore. Probably have to ask my brother for help with math because that's like not my subject. Even though I used to be like an all-star math student, now I'm like, I'd rather be creative writing than doing a math problem. So yeah, that's just a little bit about like the online school that I'm doing. I'm in online college even though I look like I'm in high school. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video interesting. I figured I would just try it out because I do a little bit of everything on my channel, so I'm like, let me see if I like editing this kind of video because I like watching it. So I figured I would just put it out, and I'm gonna look at your feedback and see if I should keep making them because it kind of makes me feel more productive. If I film myself studying and then I edit it, I feel proud that I did my work. So I will definitely make these if you guys like it. If not, maybe I'll still make them because I like it, but maybe I'll get bored of watching myself study and editing it. If you have any suggestions of what to do on my next video, maybe editing styles I should work on or things I should say, or I don't know, let me know. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe because it makes me feel so happy when people subscribe, because that means that you want to see more of my videos, or that you like my personality, or you like my editing, or you like something about my channel, and that just makes me really happy. I'll see you next time. Bye. I just did that. This thing is, you know, right?